got all the fire kit. We've got tools for basically breaking up the ground, so we can create sort of fire breaks, and then we're trained now to be able to like, sort of burn back into the fire, so we can create bigger fire breaks, or we can actually, you know, use the fire to put out the fire.
So this is one of the drip torches. So as I walk with it, it will start to drip out the end. Now this wick is constantly burning, and the more I pour, the more will come onto it, so it will burn that way. So basically we can set the fire going, which will then burn back into the other fire, or put some break into it, the same as the tools would physically. You can actually do it with fire.
So here we've got the leaf blowers. We use them in a number of different stations. Forced air blowers, and these are a real good resource on wildfires because as the fire's approaching, we're able to blow it out with a significant amount of air, and it's just a really useful tool really, and as you're walking along the line you're able to put it out quick, especially if there's a number of people using these.
One person wearing one of these can do the work of 8 litres really. So basically as quick as I can walk along the fire line, I can blow it out as quickly as that. So if you imagine somebody with beaters working along that same fire line, they would basically have one hitting the fire and then one mopping up behind, and it'd be constant, whereas that would just blow it straight out, and then you'd have one beater behind them just making sure.
Yeah, still a useful tool, but definitely don't need as many people working as hard.
That's primarily what the aim of our team is, to reduce the amount of workload for everybody in the fire service. So when you get a large scale incident like Winter Hill where you've got up to 32 bombs, you don't need that. So you can actually reduce it back down and have one person on a blower, 2 people on a blower, so we can have 2 teams doing that from one appliance.
We've got 6 Pulaskis. They're good for chopping roots and things like that when we want to make our fire breaks. And Gorgies, we have 6 of them as well. They're good for scraping the ground, obviously making our fire breaks bigger. Spring it tends to go straight across all the dead grass, but if you get, like we did with Winter Hill in like June, what tends to happen, it goes into the peat and then you end up with them like a longer fire.
Well that's the thing, that's where the studies come from, and the extra work that we've been doing is not this historical wildfire season that you know, that everybody knows, is not actually there anymore. Wildfires can occur and will occur at any time. It's weather related and wind related. So depending on which way the wind's coming from, will depend on what fuel will burn.